compete all year, like at a slam, and if you are in kind of like the top-ranking poets, you'll compete in a final slam, and that team actually goes to national. Sometimes, not always, but they'll go to that. Those top 5 people will compete at the National Poetry Slam. So it's a really big honor to like represent a team. Javi's a Filipino-American poet. His work traverses like lots of different topics: loss, family, donuts. There's one poem I really like of his that talks about donuts. And he also loves mangoes. Who doesn't love mangoes, right? Mangoes. Everyone, please give a really warm welcome for Javi. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage my father! My father! Oh, he didn't show up. Typical. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure a good father exists out there in theory. I was raised in the name of the Lord, after all, the ultimate father. But a sermon about how he is always with you, even if he isn't there, can fuck up a kid a little. Make them think that their father is a god. Stay up praying for divine intervention like a phone call that doesn't go straight to voicemail. I believe in Jesus the same way I wish my father believed in me. Because how else can a man raised without a father turn out a success story if not for a miracle? And what is a miracle if not for God, or just another fairy tale we tell ourselves when we've outgrown all the monsters under the bed? What is fatherhood but an act of God? A plague of locusts, a vision in flames, a tornado that tears apart a family like a home. But I'm getting ahead of myself. He could just be late. Which is the same string of lies I pulled from my back like a knife since 6. A child raising itself is the blind, leading the blind. See, you should never be able to remember the first time your father tells you he loves you, but I do. Y'all ever seen a grown man guilt-tripped into loving like an apology? It tastes like a childhood. You ever see love dangle like a hook? A fish doesn't bite because it thinks to itself, maybe I'll die today. It bites because it wants to be full. You learn that survival tastes like a mouthful of blood if your father thought affection was a knuckle stamp too, and ain't that just like a father? I mean abuse, oh look, he's here, fuck you! You know, most nights I have the same dream. I come home and you're holding a knife on my mother, and before I know it, my hands are neck deep. The bone, the crack, the unbecoming of a chest cavity in a dream looks like a gutted fish. Me, searching for the still beating heart you must have hidden a long time ago. I need to know that my heart is capable of more than just beating. Look, I'm not a violent person. You didn't raise me to be. You didn't raise me at all. But I have dug you out of me enough times not to call you a god anymore. I'm trying to be what you never could, Dad. Home. I'm trying to be home.
You wrote it yourself? And you performed it yourself? What a double threat. That's cool, man. I really liked it a lot. Definitely resonate with that a lot too. I'm getting the vibe that you're not into this whole religion thing so much.
Oh no, I'm a devout Christian.
Yeah.
I'm actually double baptized.
Double baptized?
Yeah, because in the Philippines it's predominantly Catholic, so I was baptized when I was born Catholic. And then later on in high school, when I thought religion was the way to go.
So you did think that in high school?
Yeah, I did. I became a preacher and led sermons at my church, and they were all really gay sermons. I thought it was a way for me to avoid being queer, but then it just made it worse. It was just me pleading to a bunch of people being like, gay people aren't that bad, right? It says here in the scripture, God loves me. I'm just saying, theoretically, if I was, it'd be okay.
It seems like that would kind of drive you towards the path of more God, but it kind of drove you away, it sounds like?
I mean, I think it drove me away from institutionalized religion,
okay.
I guess.
So you're still spiritual, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I smoke a lot of weed, and and stuff, and that's godly. I've had grilled cheese before that's godly. There's a lot of God everywhere.
So you might have that third baptism on the future, on the horizon. That third time's a charm, right?
Yeah, with my own religion, maybe. I don't know. I took a shower today, so maybe that was my. Not that I don't take showers all the time. That implies that I haven't had a shower since my last baptism.
I was gonna ask you, like, what would be your third baptism if you could choose it for your own religion?
Like what I do?
Let's say like you have a bunch of followers and they want you to baptize them. What would be your style?
I'd probably like go to a really tall slip and slide at a water park, and then instead of pushing them down the slide, I'd just push them off and yell, "Religion isn't real." I'd be able to do it like a couple times so people realize that like I'm killing people.
Right.
And then I'd say like in the second time I push someone, I'd be like, "Say hi to God for me if there is one." That was it. Like the murder was fine.
Whoa! Don't mock God after you murder somebody, okay? Jesus Christ! There's a line. That's interesting. So still spiritual. And tell me about. So do you still know your dad? Is he still in your life?
Yeah, really awkwardly.
Awkwardly.
Like yeah, my parents got divorced out of high school, and in which I threw a party because I was like, finally.
So what do you mean? You graduated high school and then they got divorced?
Yeah, they were like waiting until I graduated, but I was like, literally every single year, I was like, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Probably not the best idea when my mom is like crying to me, saying that she's finally getting a divorce. That my reaction was to cheer and like, fuck yeah, because I don't curse in front of my mom, and also it's really insensitive.
Well, it sounds like it was like a long time coming.
Yeah.
And you're really close with your mom?
Yeah.
And
Super close.
Okay. And so like, what's she like?
She is short.
I don't need more heavy to the That's perfect. No.
What else? I don't know. I feel like talking about my mom is really cheesy because obviously I really love her. Because all that parental love had to go somewhere else. It wasn't fucking going to my dad, so it's just kind of bounded on her.
Sure.
And
just wondering, like, I'm not sure how obvious it is when you're like, I'll start my own religion and murder everyone in it.
yeah, except my mom. Come on, why would I do that?
But so, like, no, but you're really close with her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have 3. Do I? 2. I have 3 siblings. One is a girl, 2 are boys. I forgot.
Okay. 3 brothers and sisters. You guys are all full brothers and sisters?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I have a half brother. Forgot. I've never met him.
Is on the dad's side?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, you know what? Who knows? Women can also have half children too, I guess. I'm not trying to make it a gender thing.
So you never went on like a sabbatical for a year?
Yeah, I know. Being an asshole is like gender free.
Oh. Assholes are assholes. Absolutely. So, with your dad, like growing up, because I can definitely relate. Like, used to have nightmares about my dad. Like, never heard "I love you" or anything like that. Really used to fuck me up all the time. Do you still kind of feel like you want your dad's like love? Like,
oh God.
No, you don't.
God no. I mean,
do you want your dad to change?
Oh no. Well, the thing is, long time coming, realizing that like my dad is also a human being, and being able to differentiate how terrible of a father he was, and then how I thought he was also a terrible person. My dad's actually a pretty okay guy from the interactions that I've seen with like other family members and people that he knows. People think that he's a really nice guy, and I've been led to believe that he probably is a nice guy, but a terrible father. He should have never had sex and made me. Terrible idea. And then he kept doing it. At least, as far as I know, 4 more because I have a half.
3 or 4? 4.5 maybe. Yeah. So what does he do?
He is a nurse.
Bree's a nurse and also a terrible person. Okay, and so you said like he's still in your life. Like, how often do you see him?
Well, okay, so since they got divorced and he is filing for bankruptcy, he's crashing at our house in our futon, which is the funniest thing ever. It's so funny. It's such a power play from my mom. Anytime I talk to her about it, I'm just like, this must make you feel good to like watch him wallow and do our laundry here and pay alimony on top of it. She's like, he doesn't pay alimony because it's too poor. But it's a give and take. The power is worth it.
Damn, that's like a sitcom right there. Minus the laugh track. Do you still live at home?
Yeah, I live at home.
So you witnessed this the whole time?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the whole time. It's really fun, actually.
You ever pull pranks on your dad?
Yeah. Sometimes when he talks to me, he'll ask me to get Starbucks, and I just don't get it. Like it used to be like, sure, I'll get it, and then I'll come back and not have it, but I just being like, no, don't talk to me.
Oh, so you
I was
say
like,
no
oh,
about
are you
that?
talking to your other son?
I thought you like I thought you were like, yeah, for sure, and then you just sat there.
No, it's usually in the context that I am also getting Starbucks.
Oh.
And I don't know, I guess when I go to get Starbucks, I scream it in the house saying, I'm getting Starbucks, because I wouldn't know how else you would know that I'm getting Starbucks. Or maybe he thinks that's all I do, which isn't wrong.
You don't work at Starbucks, do you?
No,
Okay.
I wish. I would be an amazing barista, except to my father.
Why do you think you'd be an amazing barista?
Well, because I'm good at talking to people. I'm skinny. And I don't
Stop
know how to
problematic at all. Stop problematic
Don't
at
know
all.
how to spell.
You don't know how to spell. Okay.
I actually, when we went to NPS, Reggie and I wrote down Berkeley and spelled it wrong.
Like you went to that school?
No, I live at Berkeley. Apparently
Like you have to write the word Berkeley a
a
lot.
lot,
Yeah.
and I didn't.
Seems like a point of pride.
I guess. It's a power play against myself.
Subscribe to the structured spelling. What do? You have like a full-time job?
I'm in nursing school.
You're
It's up to my father.
yeah. So why?
Hey,
Meet your dad. I'll be a nurse too.
Well, my mom's also a nurse. It's like a Filipino thing.
So Filipino.
Yeah. It's a very Filipino thing. So.
Are you a nurse?
Hell no.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I don't know. Do you have any other questions for Javi? Are you guys good?
Good.
You have anything else you want to talk about? Anything else I didn't hit?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of things you didn't.
I feel like yeah. Just anything else? Anything about the poem that you want people to know?
Oh yeah, I did a poem.
I don't should and this is a terrible way to end an interview, and I know that. But, put it on the spot.
Oh yeah, I wrote that poem without like the intention of it being my father. I just sat down and was like, I want to write a poem in which I scream into the audience, "Fuck you," really loudly. And so everything started from there. Literally every line forward and backwards from "fuck you." That's how I wrote it. I was like, oh, this is about my dad now. Ooh, let's bring religion into it. Come on.
Layer it.
Yeah, like a dip.
Yeah, like the dip. And I also noticed that one thing I appreciated about you too is that you use your hands very intentionally. Is that something you do in other poems? Like a lot of people have like slam hands, right?
Oh,
They
yeah,
just kind of
yeah.
do all kinds of stuff. But your hand movements were very intentional. Like you're trying to do your chest and you had your heart beating. And is that something you focus on?
Oh yeah. Well, when I don't do that, my hands just go like this. It's literally like that. Yeah, it's just spirit fingers constantly. But if it looks like I'm doing something, it doesn't look like I'm nervous. It just looks like I'm really feeling the emotion. I'm probably gonna get arthritis or whatever.
You should write a poem that's just about your hand shaking and just like makes it okay, like you're just an old person.
Yeah, when I shake someone's hands, it's like a nice massage for them.
Well, that's a great way to end it. Thank you.
All right. Welcome to heaven. You didn't think I was real. So now it's awkward.
I'm really sorry for
For getting a second baptism. Still not.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't think this moment would ever happen.
Well, you died. Everyone does. It's part of the whole being born thing. Yes.
Did you know this was going to be happening? You killed me. You killed me?
You were a bad person. I can't
I
believe
was not a bad person. I believed your bullshit.
Hey,
thrown off a cliffhanger.
my friend Reggie DeFrenzo, he lives, he's still alive. He wanted me to say hi. He said,
Reggie DeFrenzo?
Right before I died, he said, "Tell God hi."
Sir, I am an all-knowing being, and I know Reggie DeFrenzo. And I know he did not say anything to you about saying hi to me.
I was just trying to make conversation. You know everything?
Yeah, I know a lot.
God, I mean, God, he killed me. You know that.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
God.
Look, I'm feeling, like, awkward. That you're here and I'm here and I've, like, let you in.
Could I maybe
You think
just,
I was real?
could I stay on the couch for a bit until I figure out, because obviously I can't stay here full time, so maybe just for a little bit while I figure out, I got a bunch of stuff that I need to wash. One of my clothes got bloody when I killed this guy. And just let me get back on my feet.
Listen, clothes aren't necessary in the afterlife. And so
You're not covered in blood anymore. My blood.
You're not covered in blood anymore. You're in like a white robe situation that I picked out for you.
God, can I just say, I feel God.
Yes.
I feel a little awkward too.
Yeah.
You know, because
Why?
like it's just so weird to like face the person you just like the last person you saw before they murdered you.
Okay, great. Well, you know what? Then let's just not be on the same cloud then, okay? You go on one cloud, I'll go on another cloud, okay?
Yeah. How about you don't go in a cloud at all? How
Hey!
about you go into a firing?
How about I fucking kill you again? I'll kill you again! I'll kill you twice!
Is that possible, God?
I'll
Can you kill me again?
I'll
God! You tell me the truth. Can you
You know
kill
why I
me again?
killed this guy, right?
Don't you kill me
This
again.
apple tree was growing into my yard. I kept asking him, cut your apple tree. 14 years.
I give you apples all the time, dude.
I didn't want the branch in my yard.
Well, I guess you wanted the free
I'll
apples.
fuck you up again.
Oh, do it. I'd love to see you try.
I don't want to get involved in your drama. You know?
The apple tree had plenty of branches.
I get
You
it.
didn't need one to grow into my
You
yard.
didn't eat those apples that I gave you.
They were disgusting.
Oh,
They were nasty.
all right. Now, can you tell he's lying right now, God? Can you still lie when you're dead?
Hey, wait. Is it true that Ja Rule is up here?
Jeff, did you take a shower?
Thanks, Ed. No, just it's still very sensitive. It hurt a lot. Really, so I can feel you near me because I can feel when people. I feel like I'm a super villain or something. Yeah. I can feel things, right? It activated something inside me.
Must have. Wow.
Listen,
Oh
everyone
my God,
else.
guys, I'm so sorry I'm late. Don't tell the boss.
Whoa, big. Oh, okay.
Can you move away a little bit? No, don't, please.
Jeff, did you do something different with your whole body?
Yeah. Everyone in the office was talking about.
I'm not
why
seeing.
are you? This is
Alright,
not.
this is really awkward. You should.
Oh, God,
am I
please.
seeing this? I don't blame you, but yeah, he's clean.
Sorry, tingling.
I know. That's right. Hey, stay away.
Stay away from us, okay?
Too clean to be so close.
Are you attracted to me? Are you both attracted to me now?
No,
You just spent the last 6 months. Everyone in this office spent the last 6 months telling me I was a shitty piece of shit.
No.
I said you smell like shitty piece
Yeah.
of shit. That doesn't mean that you are. Just because you smell like something doesn't make you that you are that thing.
You smell like trash, not that you are trash.
Yeah.
I did
It's,
this.
Different.
It's way different, and now you're.
You're just treating me well.
All that nose hair is gone.
It wasn't nose hair. It was just gathering.
You changed
Gathering.
his pants too.
What?
Lemur changed his
Oh,
pants.
fuck. I was so.
No, I didn't used to wear pants. Those weren't pants. These are new.
Those weren't pants.
No,
Those were just your legs.
those are my legs.
Yeah.
After I washed off like 6 pounds of just, again,
I was
gathering.
gonna say he looks so thin too. Oh God, Jeff. Fuck.
Listen, I didn't shower because it's just you know, I decided to like skip a day, and then when you skip one day, you skip 2, and then 6 years, you know? So,
You know, if I knew that once you're so clean, you'll be look like this, I
I would have really asked you on a date.
Wow.
Okay, but
Wow.
to be fair, Lemur, I did say I would ask Jeff on a date. I said that before. So you.
Yeah, it's just, I know what you mean, like, money ball that shit, right?
Wait, you.
Like, really get in when you're shitty as fuck, and you know that someone gets cleaned up.
That's how we dated.
Were you moneyballing me?
Like, I didn't, I said, no way, this guy could be good when he's clean, but.
I just saw something that I don't think anybody else saw.
What was that?
That's a good one.
I get a twitch in my shoulder when I turned on.
Okay. All I did was shower. I literally just showered. I'm still the same really funny guy that
What,
you guys
funny?
knew.
Oh, shit, no shit.
It's funny.
No, I was funny.
That's funny, yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
What you just said, that was very fun, yeah.
It's really funny.
Try
You
it.
didn't change from the shower.
Do you want to meet my mom? Jeff, do you want to meet my
I
mom?
think, yeah, you should. You know what, Emma? You guys are made for each other.
No. You know, I feel dirty. I feel dirty in a different way. If I were to take advantage of any of this, okay?
Clean.
Just, you want to take advantage? Like, what?
If being clean, if being clean means that everyone's just gonna want to talk to me all the time, then I'm just gonna go right back to stop moving. I'm still very painful. All right, it's still very painful.
During this entire conversation, we haven't changed the light from red to green yet, so all the cars are backed up on the street.
That's right.
So there's going to be a lot of traffic until you
There's gonna
take
be
a
riots.
decision.
There's gonna be riots because of you. Because
People are going to get out of their car and start fighting each other unless you decide.
Also, that's not. We could just change the light. That's not a big. I don't know why you made that like a big ultimatum. It's fine.
It's going to go, all the cars are going to drive.
What's happening out in the streets is not related to what's happening here.
Jeff,
Alright?
give me an answer. Do you want to meet my mom or not?
I want other stuff. That's probably like 5th on the list of things I want. There's a bunch of other. And it sounds like that's lower on your list
That's
too.
No, that's the top thing.
You're all turned on. You want me to meet your mom?
I
Okay, I don't like this.
Is this the man I've been hearing about?
Hey, Dad. Jeremy and I want to talk to you.
It's about something serious, okay? So you gotta concentrate.
We know that you've had sex twice to make both of us.
We counted it out. We really sat down, we got a calendar, we thought it out. We want to talk to you about it.
You want to talk to me about the sex that I've had? All right, fellas, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that sex.
That went way shorter.
I realize I should have had the talk with the two of you a long time ago, and if this is how you want to do it, we can do it. I know you're in your early 20s now. You probably have questions, or maybe I could just make a statement.
No,
Just,
no.
Jeremy wanted to know if he could also make kids.
And
Of course you can, Jeremy. I mean, some men,
what do I do, Dad?
well, you don't. Well, it's more what you shouldn't do. Number one, don't drive a car that has an engine under the driver's seat. It'll cook your sperm. Other than that, don't ride bikes too much and try and exercise, and you should be good.
Well, we're a Volkswagen bug and bicycling family.
That's how you raised us, Dad.
Your mom wanted that car. I didn't want that car. Little secret, every time I drove that car,
Yeah.
I never sat in the seat. I didn't want it to cook my balls. I
Dad,
hovered.
you're a sexual genius.
I don't think so. I'm just your dad.
You're not just a dad, you're a sexual god. I raised you up, Dad.
You
I'm
want to
raising you
know?
up.
You want to know how to last a really long time in bed?
Oh, boy, do I.
Baseball statistics.
I fucking know.
Just think about baseball statistics. It'll get your mind
That's what I come really fast, but I think about Ed Williams having a 400 batting average all the time during sex.
We talked about how fast we thought you would come when we were made. And I was like, probably not so fast.
You want to know how long I lasted the time I made you, son? I want you to think about a baseball game that's tied at the end of 9 innings. And then they have to keep playing until the 17th inning. That's how long I lasted.
You lasted 8 more innings of baseball?
Hey, I think this talk's going pretty good. I feel like we're connecting.
Hey, Dad? Do you think, I don't know, with my cooked sperm and all? You think I'd be a good dad?
I think you'd be a great dad. Shit. You would be a piece of shit.
Yeah, I really want to write a song about that way I can say fuck you to the audience. Until screaming.
Okay. Seems like there should be a little bit more to it.
Well, that's where I'm starting, you know?
Listen, Nick, I think you gotta make it about sex.
Ooh, I like sex.
Well, okay. Just got real childlike.
Yeah, no, I think you got something there. I could write a song about sex and then yell fuck really loud to the audience.
Listen, you don't have to use that accent with me. It's just the two of us. Yeah, it's just us.
Oh, hey, sorry, I was just, Green Room's gonna be...
No, Keith, get in here.
Oh.
Keith Richards, get in. Look.
Oh, we're using, which voice are we using?
We're using the regular.
Okay, good.
Listen.
But if you want to go back into it, we can do that too.
Alright, you don't talk that way.
Alright, I'm sorry.
That's not how you
Alright, well, you're right. I'm just trying to fit it.
So I had an idea for a song.
I had an idea for a song.
Oh.
Oh my god. You go first.
Okay. So, it's a song that at some point in the song, I go, you know what, I lost it.
I have an idea for a song.
Yeah, okay.
I just want, at some point in the song, to scream fuck you at the audience. Right?
Right,
Good
that was
idea.
my idea.
And I was thinking, maybe we stop doing these tours, right? And we just like retire, right? It's been a long time.
No, I think we got plenty more ideas.
I don't think that you guys are
So many more
like
ideas.
you're no longer
Sorry.
sexual.
Hey,
Sorry,
our
I
bassist.
hate bothering you guys before the show. I can come in?
Yeah,
Get in,
I
get
can
in.
come in?
Come in.
Yeah, get it.
Okay. I
Stop. Just come in.
Come in.
Okay.
Just come on in.
I just wanted to say, we're supposed to get started in 10 minutes, but I think it's going to be a little bit longer, okay? There was a horrible traffic accident outside. The lights aren't working. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's great. Well, we can write the song. We haven't written anything yet, so.
You're stopping in and out of your accent, by the way.
And I will take a double latte. If you're going.
I'm the basic.
Yeah. If you're
Oh, but
going.
you're so skinny and you always spell things wrong. You're not a.
They're both true. Both of those are
Right,
true.
so.
Don't forget about that
Going
double
to
latte. Okay. Listen, what if we just stop doing this whole, like, you guys are no longer sexual icons.
Whoa.
Wow.
What did you just say?
Maybe you're not a sexual icon anymore,
I've
but
never
my
was.
icon is still sexual, alright?
I am still very desired by women and men.
You kind of look like the Crypt Keeper. Now, just being honest. Listen, I've made my money off you
I've
guys.
never heard anyone say that about me, Mick Jagger.
Why do you always say your
Yeah,
name
why do you
after
always do that?
Me, Mick Jagger? We know you don't have
know
to
who
be
you
so
are.
redundant.
Yeah.
We know you're Mick Jagger. You don't have to say me, Mick Jagger.
You know me going, me, Keith Richards.
Yeah, no. You know, you do see doing that, Cookie Monster.
I understand you put in a request to the hospital. You don't want me to be your nurse anymore.
Yeah.
You told them I was a terrible person.
Fired from being my nurse, yes.
Well, I'm really sorry you feel that way.
It's nothing personal. It's just.
Today's my last day. I have to give you your shot. Don't worry, today's my last day. You'll have a new nurse tomorrow.
I just have a.
Is this your new nurse?
No.
I'm so fired.
Stay back there, okay? I told you to wait until he's gone. Stop grabbing me. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. It's just. You're white, okay? You can't be a white nurse.
I've been a nurse for 12 years.
12 years. Smells years. This is a real nurse, okay? He's Filipino. He's a Filipino nurse. I can't trust a white nurse.
I've been a nurse in this hospital.
I don't know what's in that syringe.
It's your medicine. It's your medicine.
Is it?
It's
Is
medicine.
it? I don't know that. Because you never showed me the packaging on the label.
Sure, here it is. Here, you want to read the
I don't want to read it.
ingredients
I
of the
don't want to read
medicine?
it. No, we're already done, okay? I have someone new.
I have an impeccable record at this hospital.
I have leukemia. Welcome to Starbucks. I'll take your order.
I'll just have an iced latte, please, medium, please.
Okay, iced latte.
Yeah.
Wait. Anyone ever says medium, you throw something hard at them.
I'm not gonna do that, Dan.
We have 3 sizes. Grande,
Is that?
venti. What's the third? Tall, exactly right.
Thanks, Dan. I got it from here.
Cool.
Sorry, that's
No, it's okay. My name is Damien. I'll just have a medium. I don't know which one of those is
Damien
medium.
what? Damien what? I can't just write Damien.
Simonson. Damien Simonson.
Yep, not my dad.
Good.
Not my dad. Grace will be waiting. Grace will make it. Please get out of line.
Alright.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks.
Hi, I'll have a large iced coffee with room, please.
Can't say the word. Say the other word.
Venti.
Thank you.
I'll have a venti iced coffee.
Okay, that's great. What's your name?
You can call me, today you can call me Gruyere Thought.
I don't know how to spell that.
Yesterday I was a Crocto, but today I'm Gruyere.
What's your Sir, what is your name? I can't spell that word. It won't fit all the way around the cup. I don't know what that word is.
The word Gruyere won't fit around the cup.
It won't, it's a very long word.
Just do your best.
Do you want to watch me spell this word? Do you want to humiliate
Just do
me in
your
front
best
of
to spell
all of these people
Just
and my
sing
boss?
it.
Is that Damien? For Damien?
It's Simon.
Yeah. No, that's me. Sorry to interrupt.
I'm so sorry to do this, but I've just always heard about my dad, and I just know his name, and I just have to ask. I just have to ask.
Yep.
Did you have a kid 4 years ago? Did you have a kid 4 years ago? Excuse me, you haven't finished my order.
I did.
Hold on, wait, Jessica.
Why?
Is this your half dad?
It's my dad.
Excuse me, what's the code for the bathroom?
Hold on.
Oh, it's
My
RIP
half dad.
Ja Rule.
My half dad.